Felicia? No. Well, let's see how this goes, right? I think I'm about 7 minutes late. You know what's funny? What I thought was the most hilarious thing. I know nobody's watching right now, so, well, whatever. I think it matters anyways. You know, I really had no rhyme nor reason to actually do a live stream last night, except for, hey, what the heck, let's see what happens. And somehow, I was lucky enough. I'm not going to name names because he doesn't want his name named. And that's how I know he is a worker of God. He doesn't even want his name named. Who the fuck does something like that and gives somebody so much of something? I mean, I haven't received it. It's not in my hands yet. But I feel like I've ever talked to somebody that I felt that was so real. So, you know, I am a very cynical person, and I do not in any way take anything for what somebody says. I mean, even people that I trust and know, let alone somebody just off of this platform that I met. And I don't know. I really feel like in one way or another this is the work of God. Because this person is being so awesome and sharing something so great with me to give me the ability to spread my channel and make my channel bigger. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's whatever, but anybody ends up watching this, whatever. If you saw my live stream last night, there was somebody on there, whatever. It just is what it is. I ended up having like an hour conversation last night with somebody that obviously is awakened and knows what's going on. And just had a great conversation. And before I knew it, like, he's telling me that he wants to, I don't know, like, I don't want to call him out because, like, he didn't want to be, and I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but whatever. Somebody that actually cares so much that they looked at me and heard me. And it was funny, he said he's been following me, like, since the Vegas video that I made. And he laughed and he was like, yeah, 27,000 in like a heartbeat, and then shut down. I'm like, this motherfucker's really been fucking following me. Don't mean to call him a MFer. I apologize. But, alright, we got a follower. Alright, here we go. It seems to be the really lucky recipient of a very beautiful gift. Somebody, I guess, that has been following me since Vegas was on my live stream last night. Hey, dude, how's it going, brother? Thank you for being here. That followed me on the live stream last night, and they're like, dude, I've been following you since the Vegas video that you made. It's funny, 27,000 views in like, a day or so, and then you just get cut. Damn right. And all of a sudden you 27,000 views, in less than a day or so, whatever the heck it was, on your video. And I thought that was, really awesome, Boa, and you're spreading truth. He's like, I've been following you from this, and he hit on like multiple videos that I've done, and yeah, of course, people know the videos that they care about are the videos that did well. It's like, damn, you've been following me for a while. Well, he told me, he's like, dude, I hear you talking about, what you see up in the sky and all this, and oh my, there's that beautiful smile that I love. Hi, beautiful. So he told me, he's like, I've been following you since Vegas, da 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 da, and that what you've put out there has been nothing but you, like, being a decent, honest person, spreading what truth that you have. Oh, I actually, I just figured what the hell, it was about 9 o'clock, so I was going to just go do a live feed, see how it went. I mean, my rough run went really well, so I figured what the heck. My fire went out. But so this cat literally, and he doesn't want to be mentioned for who he is, and not that I totally respect him for that. Okay. Well, looks like it's just me and you, beautiful. All right, so he literally sent me a message and he was like, "Hey, dude, I want to give you a PX 900." Like, what do you mean? Like, you mean that badass camera that can zoom in better than almost any other camera that there is that is affordable, or whatever. So this dude literally tells me that he wants to send me a $700 camera. Like, what? Crazy old awesome biker dude that actually sees things for what they are. And he's like, yeah, I want to send you that. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. He ends up sending me his phone number. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're sending me your phone number. The hell of people can see it. He's like, I don't fucking care. I'm a crazy ass biker. I'll fuck up anybody who wants whatever. I'm like, damn, this dude is cool. So I end up calling him after the live chat last night, live feed, whatever the hell, live stream. We talked for about an hour. And, it was really, really freaking crazy. Like, I really connected with this dude. And obviously he must be connecting with me, or he must realize what I'm trying to say is truth, or this, that, the other thing. Please hit the... And he's like, dude, yeah, no, I want to send you a, PX 900. I am not joking. By the time I ended up talking to him today, now he's sending me... He's like, what do you want? You want a desktop or a laptop computer? I'm like, whoa, no, dude, you send me the camera is more than awesome enough. Like, that's freaking sweet. He's like, no, what do you want? And he's sitting there, and I'm talking to him on the phone, and I hear him, like, going through and looking at, buying a computer for me. And I'm like, what? So what do you want, a desktop or a laptop? I'm like, dude, you don't... He's like, laptop? He's like, dude, I made, like... I forget what he said. I apologize. Like I said, I'm fucking dyslexic. He said, he was like, oh, I made a whole... I shouldn't make numbers or say anything like that. But he was like, yeah, I did decently in this, that, whatever the hell. He's like, and I've been thinking that I need to give something. And he was like, I've never seen anybody that tries to be more real or true than you are. And I think you deserve it. It is cool. And I'll know how cool it is if it ends up being here at my doorstep, which I have a really good feeling. Trust me, I'm a cynical person. I would never believe this was going to happen unless I saw it in front of my face. But talking with this guy and seeing who he was and listening to him go through all the crap and trying to figure it out perfectly... Because it's funny, it's like, well, I'm drunk and I'm this and that and I'm trying to do this, blah, 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 blah. I'm sitting there laughing because it's like, dude, that's kind of me. And, he's asking some information from me, and, I'm like running around trying to make sure I give him the right address, trying to make sure everything's spelt right, having my, friend help me out with it. I'm like, wait, is this right? Is this right? And this dude is literally, I don't even know what the computer is, but he is like, you don't need the just regular computer. You need the big bad boy with the memory, this, that, da, da. This guy is sending me like one of the most badass fucking cameras that there are. And sending me a freaking laptop. I did one freaking live stream. And, it was funny. We were talking to me. I was like, dude, you really, like, what you say means a lot. And, it is something you should try to monetize yourself. And I was like, well, no, I'm like, that I feel like if I monetize myself, that then people can consider what I'm saying or whatever. And obviously, I don't really do clickbait or anything trying to get people to, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't, try to do anything like that to get money or have anything or get anything from anybody. And even if, like, if I could hit up and put it on there to Patreon or do any of that stuff, and each person gave me a freaking dollar or two a week or a month or whatever, however the heck it goes, that'd be a nice little income coming in. But I think that would take away from what I'm trying to do. Please hit the thumbs up, people. It would take away from what I'm trying to do, because what I'm trying to do is only trying to be real and trying to be truthful. No more, no less. So, that's why I don't do that. And it was just crazy, because he was like, well, that's why you deserve this, and that's why, I'm going to do this for you. And I'm like, what? Like, it made no sense to me. Thank you. Please hit the thumbs up. Please. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. It was really freaking nice. It was like, dude, what the heck? You're just going to do this? Like, are you sure? Cool. I got the thumbs up. Thank you. I love you. God bless. I'm like, dude, are you sure? Like, dude, the camera, that's awesome. Cool. He's like, no, you need the best freaking laptop, this, that, da. I'm like, what? Like, I'm serious. This should just be his live stream I did yesterday or last night. Maybe that's why I'm doing one now. I'm not saying I want somebody to send me more free shit or something. And he's not. I really want to call him out for being the awesome person that he is, but he said that he didn't want to be called out. Thank you. No, it's just, it's just crazy. And like, man, dude, thank you. And for somebody to actually care that much to be like, here you go, dude. Like, I'm going to hook you up. So, I'm a very cynical person. I never, like, count my chickens unless they're in my hand. You understand what I'm saying? A bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. You understand? You don't know until it's there. And for whatever reason, I mean, connecting with this dude and talking with this guy, like, another thumbs up. God bless. I really appreciate it. That, you see that stuff, that somebody actually cares. And I, like I said, I can't really say until it's there in front of me, whatever. But for somebody to just be like, look, dude, I've come up, I've been through life, this, that, and you're like one of the most real people that I've come across. I've been following you since Vegas, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm just like, holy, this is a real person. This is somebody that's been following me that I didn't obviously even recognize or know. And this guy is going to send me a freaking PX900 and freaking literally the best laptop there is. I'm like, what? I mean, I don't know how to explain that. I don't know what to say about that. The only thing I know how to say is either God loves me, or I don't know what to explain it. And this dude was so real, and talking with him was crazy, because he sounded like my actual biological father, not the father that I just lost, but actually with half of a freaking brain. And, talking with him was, like, so surreal. I'm trying to see that. This guy was so real. It's like actually talking with my actual father, but whatever. And so much, therefore, that I literally wanted to be like, man, I want to give you my real dad's number and have you call him and tell him what a freaking idiot he is. I mean, it's just arrogant and down here. Where we're not trying to be down here, are we, people? Trying to make it up here. It's just really crazy listening and, hearing about that and trying to, wonder why somebody would care enough or give two shits to want to give something like that to somebody. It's pretty amazing. It feels really good that somebody could. That's my sexy goddess right there, giving me. Yeah, she loves me. She better. That somebody could, actually think and love you, or not love, whatever, just appreciate what you're saying so much that they would be like, look, dude, I hear about what you're talking about. Let me give you, I have some extra money, or I've come into some extra money, and I'm going to use that to help out somebody that I think is going to try to do something good. I think that you are a truther. I think that you're trying to find the truth and you're trying to spread it with nothing but love. And you're, the younger generation and all that. And here we go. I'm giving this to you and I'm going to do this. And before I know it, I laugh. I'm like, you know what? I have some savings. I've been meaning to buy a fucking laptop. So if I get that camera, I'm going to buy a freaking laptop. And then I can post and all this stuff. And, the weirdest thing is last night, I have a telescope. I look through my telescope all the time. Yes. Oh, nice. See, Tully right there. Yes, Tully. Yeah, it can be hard, to care. It is. It really is, because things are so demonic and so messed up. But to feel that passion and that, somebody being like, dude, you're a young truther, you're trying to spread truth, you're not asking for money, you should monetize your channel. I'm like, no, I don't care about that. And I feel like if I did that, that would be a reason of showing hey, I'm doing stuff to make people listen. And trust me, we all know we could do clickbait to make people listen. Thank you. That's all I try to do. Who hasn't given a thumbs up, give a thumbs up. No, that is what I try to do, is just try to give truth, because is try to give truth, because that's all I have. I have no more, no less. I gave up on this world a long fucking time ago. I really did. Wait, I asked for a thumbs up. Somebody took a thumbs. There it went up and then back. Funny. I gave up on this world a long time ago. I really did. And I had many rhymes and reasons. And it was funny, talking to this person was like, oh, where's all my hair? Here you go. Look like a fucking troll. There's all my hair. See what happens? You ask the question. There's all your hair. Are you satisfied? Beautiful smile. Yeah. I gave up on the. I love you, Ann. You are one of my favorite 3 subscribers. Seriously, and never try to call favorites or anything like that. So I'll just put it there that you are one of my top 3 favorite subscribers. I love you, girl. Thank you so much for. Your comments are awesome, but your smile is everything. I love you, girl. Well, I hope your uncle is a good-looking motherfucker like me. Fuck. But I gave up on this world a long time ago. I really did. I saw how disturbing and how whack and how messed up that it was. And it really made me hard. It really made it hard to care. So, whatever. What? There's 4 people on here. Hit the like button. I'll just throw it down. You're an old lady? Nah. I like older women. I'm just, well, I'm not joking. And I'm not being a pervert, but yeah, I'm just laughing. But yeah. I love you, Anne, and I love that beautiful smile. Okay, well, the dude that has some sack, whatever. Yeah, I'm not talking to you, bro. I'm talking to the Anne with the pretty smile. I keep getting thrown off here. All right, look, I kind of wrote off this world a long time ago because alright, so yeah, I kind of wrote off this world a long fucking time ago because I saw how fucked up and demonic it was. And hey, I'm not gonna give up. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Hey, hit the thumbs up if you ain't hit that yet. No, I gave up on this world a long time ago, and it was really weird because something came across that made me find my heart again, and made me find that there was a rhyme and a reason for me being here and for me doing something. And from giving out homeless bags to just seeing somebody that needs something to eat, like, hey, you hungry? Can I buy you a meal? To, I just went to the grocery store the other day, saw a whole bunch of homeless people. Saw a whole bunch of homeless people sitting out beside Winco, and I'm like, hey, I walked up, I'm like, hey, what do you need? What do you mean? I'm like, no, what do you need? Is there anything you need tonight? And, the 2 guys are like, oh, well, we're leaving. And the one guy is like, well, I'm holding down the fort. I could really use some chocolate milk. I'm like, are you, in my mind, I didn't say this to the guy, but in my mind, I'm like, are you fucking joking me? That's what you want, is some fucking chocolate milk? That's it? And I just like, is there anything else? And he's just like, no, dude, some cheap chocolate milk, that would be awesome. Went in, did my grocery shopping, blah, blah, blah. Got him chocolate milk, got him a couple Lunchables, got him a couple other things. Whatever. And I went out and I handed him the chocolate milk. He's like, dude, thank you so much. Excuse me. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And, like before, and this is, I hand him chocolate milk, and my other hand, I have the bag for him. I'm sorry, all of a sudden I got the hiccups. Yes, there shouldn't be any homeless, and this world is pathetic because this world is run by Satan. We live in Satan's world. The only thing we can do... Yeah, things like that do make my heart feel good to do that. But yeah, it was just so funny because I handed him the chocolate milk, and before I could hand him the bag, he was already, thank you, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and not, whatever, it's not like that's what he said, but you just see, like, oh, thank you so much, and it was just like, no, here, this is for you too. And it was like Lunchables. I had some stuff for a fire and, whatever, a couple other freaking things. And he's like, whoa, dude, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I'm like, hey, usually I have bags to give out. And, I'll say it here. Yeah, I give out homeless bags is what I call it. But to call it, a homeless bag to somebody that's homeless, you don't say that. But I was like, yeah, usually I'm up here and I give bags out. And the guy was like, you're the guy that gives those bags out? And I'm like, what? And he, like, you're the guy that gives the bags out. And I'm like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I do. I heard a couple people talk about you, your Zedek Pride. You have the bags that say God bless, and then you have the little Zedek Pride thing on. Like, yeah, that's me, dude. I don't even know how to explain how that felt. I really don't. Little fucking girly ass about to fucking cry thinking about it right now. It's just insane to realize that, to actually see when you do something or you try to do something good. Anybody that hasn't given a thumbs up, please give a thumbs up. I like the thumbs up because then I feel like I know how many people have at least watched. To actually hear that and that feedback without asking for it, knowing of it, anything like that, man, that broke my heart. I was like, holy crap. So what I've done, actually other people have spoken about and appreciated, man, that just about broke my fucking heart. That made me feel really good. And yeah, priceless is right. Priceless is about the best way to put it. I mean, you're not supposed to want to receive like notification or praise for the things you do. You're supposed to just do it. And I understand that. I 100% understand that. But when you just get it not shoved in your face, but pleasantly placed in front of you, that you have priceless, yes. You get it placed in front of you like that, and I don't know, it's heartbreaking, and and I don't mean in a bad way. It's just freaking completely awesome. So to get that from somebody that actually, to say that, oh, you're that guy that gives out the bags, like that. Hey, yeah, you want to talk organic? Hey, 90% of the stuff that they say is organic isn't organic. So, but that was funny. I'm pretty sure you're just joking on that. But to get that type of fucking feedback from somebody that you weren't even expecting or wanting to, you're just trying to help them out, or you're just, trying to be you, whatever you want to call it. And you get that kind of feedback. I mean, freaking, to me, that warms my heart. And like somebody like you had said, priceless. 100%. It's priceless. I gotcha. No, I mean, to me, it's just, it's insane to actually enjoy that. I mean, I remember who I was as a kid. What was my wake-up call? It was funny because the person that I told you I was talking about, the things that he said and said who I was, and he told me that your name is written in the book of life. You are the Zedek. I'm like, he's like, do you even know what that means? I said, no, as well read as I am in the Bible. No, I don't know what that means. And he told me. And it was very interesting. And I definitely need to do some more research on it and look at it. But he told me who my name was and who that name was and what that is. And he asked, well, before he told me what it was, he did ask me. He's like, do you know what that name means? And I told him no. And he asked me, he's like, why is the name of your channel Zedek Pride? And I told him, I don't know. I had this weird feeling since I've been a very young boy of something that, I am the will, I am the way, and I am the pride of the Zedek. And I still don't truly know what that means. But he kind of laughed about that, and he was like, well, I do. Because I have researched the Bible, and I know the Bible, and this and that. He goes back to King Solomon, and all this other stuff. I seriously, I need to research it and look at it myself a lot more. And he tells me, he's like, dude, he's like, for you to have that name, and you have no idea why you have that name, you just know that you feel that and you are that. And he was like, that's why I'm giving you this camera. That's why I'm buying you the best laptop that I can buy you. I'm just like, trying to wrap my head around it. You know what I mean? It's like, what? And seriously, I everything going on, talking with him, going through all this stuff, even whatever. I still have not had the time to look at it, which, God's honest truth, I really need to. That's sad that I haven't looked at it. But to hear him say that and like to start to explain to me who and what it was. What was my wake up call? Let me finish this off. Was really freaking weird to hear that from him, because it's like, man, that's everything that I feel, who I am, and that's really weird that that's biblical, this, that, da, da, da. My wake up call. That's hard to actually pinpoint for anything, but man, fuck. It's really fucking personal. And okay, clarify what you want for my wake up call. Because if I have to go to the beginning, I don't know if anybody wants to go all the way back that far. So please, you and your beautiful smile, Anne, what would you like to define as my wake up call? I'm waiting. Alright. So, where are we gonna... You really want me to go to my actual wake-up call, because there's been many. Well, yeah, 9/11, of course, inside job, of course, our own government did 9/11. That is the most real truth. There's been many, okay, I would say the wake-up call for me as realizing that I loved myself is kind of what I was worried about that you're asking. And that's kind of hard to elaborate. It's kind of hard to tell that. But yes, my wake-up call, you want to talk about 9/11 or whatever. My real wake-up call was when I saw the first video that said the earth was flat. That wasn't the wake-up call. But literally, they said the earth was flat. I've never cared to ridicule anybody or anything. And I saw that, and I was like... Yes. 9/11, yeah, that was kind of a wake-up call, but not the right one, I would say. But no, my true wake-up call was after I saw the first video that said the earth was flat. I thought people were freaking complete 5150 morons, and I was going to prove them wrong no matter how or what I had to do. And I'd never had that inkling to care to ridicule anybody in my whole life about anything. And then I saw that the earth was flat. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta look into this. Because I am somebody, like, if I'm gonna ridicule you or talk shit to you about something that you believe or that you're talking about or whatever the hell, I'm gonna at least done my due diligence and my own freaking work and my own research to realize that what I'm saying is at least what I believe to be true and not just donkey shit. And trust me, this is coming from a dude that loves freaking space and thinking about all this other stuff that is possible and this and that and yay, we can go to other planets and blah, 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 and there's aliens. Yeah, crazy, cool. In 3 days, I realized the earth was flat. 3 days of research, I could not stop. Flat Earth, yeah, it is. I'm not sure if flat Earth isn't the breaking of the or the sixth seal. I think the seventh seal is letting everybody know that the world is run by pedophiles. That's why I started my channel. But realizing that, I mean, seriously, and that is the insanity part. 3 days it took me of just trying to prove this wrong to realize, holy shit, dude, I'm like 90% sure the earth is flat. Because I'm coming to realize and doing my own research, and even NASA admits that every freaking picture is CGI. This and that, and the dude that paints them all is like, oh, I have to paint them in a CGI because it has to be. Whatever, any truther knows exactly what I'm talking about. It took me 2 weeks still. You know, one of the crazy things is, you know, a lot of people, the thing is, once you wake up, you can never go back to sleep. That's one of the truest things I've ever heard in my life. And when I heard it at first, I'm like, I don't really understand what they're saying. I completely understand that now, because once you've woken up, you can never go back to sleep. And it is so hard because everybody around you that you love and you want to share truth and you want to show truth to them, it's almost like it's impossible. Because remember back to your own self. When somebody told you the earth was flat, or before you came to find God again, or this or that. Remember yourself before that point. Anything that anybody said like that was insanity, and they're a fucking moron. 100%, that's in your brain. But not everybody is like you or me that, you know, actually is like, well, if you're going to say that, I'm going to at least fucking find the real information to prove you wrong. Not everybody does that like you or me. But when I was still stuck in that narrow position and mindset, I in no way thought to care or give two shits about what anybody else thought. And I, you know, I've racked my brain because, you know, the people that you love are the ones that you want to wake up the most. And the ones that, and it's sad, like, I'm coming to realize, like, instead of trying to beat it into their brains, it's almost better to just go off and have your beliefs. And people will be like, well, what are you so interested in? Or what are you doing? Da, da, da. And then you can tell them about it. That's the whole thing, is this revelation. This isn't for everybody. And, I laugh because, they talk about the 144,000. And, sometimes you wonder and you realize, like, who are they? Like, is that just 144,000 of the people that are just the greatest? Like, I love you, Jesus. I love you, God, and I'm the most perfect person. That's what I thought a long time ago. I don't think that's it. I think we are, if anybody was to be declared, and I can't say that I am even worthy of being one of the 144,000. I can't even say that I am worthy of being written in the book of life. But I can say that the 144,000 in my eyes are the people that are trying to awaken the rest to have their salvation. You have the book of Revelations, you have freaking Doomsday, you have all this crap and blah, blah, blah. It is revelation. It is a revelation because it is the revealing. It's the eye-opening. It is the understanding of everything. It is not the end of the earth. It is not the end of time. It is not the end of man. It is the beginning. Sorry, was that not before Christ? What did you mean by that? Please elaborate. I don't know that I feel worthy of considering myself one of the 144,000 either. And, it's funny because I thought before once or twice, should I strive to be that? And I realized no. Because either I'm written in the book of life or I'm not. It is what it is. You cannot judge or walk yourself. I hope that my name is written in the book of life with all of my heart. To even think that I could call myself one of the 144,000 or that anybody could or know that they are. I don't know. I get it's weird, like, because the question I'm that's still sticking in my brain. What awoke you, or what made you wake up? It's just so many small things that added up to one. But without getting into this, yes, there's some really heartbreaking real shit, and I want to try not to go there. The first thing was me realizing that I love myself. I never knew that I loved myself. I never knew that I thought myself was worth something. I never did. And it took somebody that I loved more than my own life, and that I loved more than this world, and anything else on it, that I would kill, that I would scorch earth over. It took that person. It's just insanity. The first is actually way too horrible to even mention. But the main reason for I'm just all right. Let's hit another topic. Somebody throw something else out there. Hello. Give me a comment. Yeah. All right, come on. Give me a topic. What do you got? Anything. Anything about pygmies. God's honest truth, my Saturday's doing pretty good. Weather? I love you guys. I love you so much. You guys, you are my freaking heart. The weather's great. Skies are clear. It's cold as fuck. See, it's weird. I have multiple people, more than 3 or 4 people commenting, and I only have 2 people watching, supposedly. Okay, well, yeah, the 10 days of darkness, yeah, I don't know. in the Bible and all that, it's 3.5 days of darkness. I don't know that it will actually be. I don't know that it will actually be darkness. Like, we won't see the sun or there won't be light. Yeah, it's not too bad, dude. It didn't rain all day today. It's been nice in Cali. I don't know that, the 3.5 days of darkness. I heard that, you say 10 days. But I don't think that it is the darkness that we think. I think more it's the darkness that's going to happen to the fucking cabal and the pieces of shit that are trying to ruin our fucking country. And, people don't realize, like, dude, Donald Trump, Donald the Great, got dropped a 5-inch fucking stack of papers. This is how we're going to take the country back. And I'm sure he was like, well, what? You said you would run for president if it needed to be done. Well, it needs to be done. Every movie and everything that shows anything shows our military being pieces of shit and taking advantage of us. That's not the case here, people. Why would your military destroy their own place of existence? Hey, Trump might be a puppet, but I'd rather have that puppet than Hillary Clinton. And I've heard many things to understand that. I have not seen that QAnon. I've been a little bit busy today. I was sick for quite a while, so I've had to kick ass and work for the last few days because I wasn't able to really work for the past 4 or 5 days before that. Yes, that, Trump being that, this, that, da, 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 I've looked at things. Trust me, his bloodline goes. Hey, he is the best leader we've had yet. But I do know I have seen the things that shows that he's along. Hello, hit the thumbs up. I have seen what he's doing and what he's trying to do, and it's a lot better than what Hillary would have done, because I promise those FEMA camps that they built, we would have all been, every single one of you watching my fucking channel right now, every single one of you watching my channel right now, I can almost guarantee that you literally would have been put in one of those FEMA camps already. But guess what? Donald the Great got put in. And that's how I'm looking at it, because I don't have more information to show that he's a complete cabal piece of shit. If he comes to be proven that, we'll stand up and yell even louder than we have been, okay? I understand. Like, I've seen so much stuff that shows that he is along the lines of what some people say. But at the same time, I've seen this man do more for our country in a year than. Yeah, no, of course, no. He came down the escalator in the Simpsons little thing. Yes, it was prophesized, but guess what? Hillary Clinton was prophesized too. Remember the little thing where freaking little Bart's little sister is, the president, many people. Here's the thing is, all these people that are doing everything, they're running everything, they know what's going on. You've been in Trump Tower before? That's awesome. No, and the funny thing is, you can even look at him on Oprah back in the day, and she's like, "Are you gonna run for president?" And no, well, if it seems that I have to be. Okay. But if you look at it, they prophesized The Simpsons many people being president. There are at least 3. But yes, Trump was one of them. Here's the thing is, he says he wasn't gonna run for president unless somebody else didn't take care of it and do it. And guess what? The military came and slapped down a fucking thing and said, hey, look, you need to become president because our country is bankrupt and we're going to have to go bankrupt and we actually need a true fucking leader. So, in that aspect, that little 5-page stack of freaking papers went to probably about a 10 to 12 inch stack of papers. And he realized and understood he had to do what he was going to do. We can call it the cabal, we can call it this. Hopefully that's not what it is. Yes, they did come to him. Yes, he did, and you notice the mainstream fucking media won't say one damn word about it. Why is it that this man has done so many great things and they will not say one thing about what he has done? He has done some great things. Hey, you call him part of whatever the fuck. Maybe he is, but guess what? If he's part of it, I'd rather it be him than Hillary, because we all freaking know if it was Hillary, we'd all be in FEMA camp. Yeah. You know, I wish I knew this, that, da, da. All right, so here's the crazy thing. I just want to throw this out really quick. After I got done with the live stream last night, I talked to that dude that was, that's sending me the PX 900 camera and a computer. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? Awesome. But, I'm looking up in the damn sky, and there are these certain stars that they say are stars, planets, whatever the hell. I look at them in my telescope, and they look like a little tiny bowl that literally has a Faraday, whatever you want to call it, cage around it of electricity. See, I'm getting freaking comments from so many people, and it only shows that whatever. Thank you. Keep commenting. Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that man has that type. And what I laugh about more than anything is, people are like, oh, you're on the Trump train. Duh, duh, duh. Like, okay, well, whatever. I think he's a good guy. Magnetism, buoyancy, frequency. But I never liked Trump. When I saw The Apprentice and all this bullshit, I'm like, oh my god, this dude is a moron. This dude is a freaking moron. I don't even know who he is. Like, fuck off. And that's why I laughed. No, yes, Trump is in the Bible. Let the trumpet sound. Trump, Pence, whatever. I thought he was the biggest moron in the world, and I didn't like him at all. I couldn't stand the motherfucker. And then I heard him give his first speech of talking about how messed up our country was and what he wanted to do to make it right and to fix it. I fell in love right there. I got a man crush. I ain't never had a man crush before. You know what I'm saying? I'm just... like, seriously, I heard him speak, and I'm like, dude, that's everything that I feel like, and that's everything that I see, and I think that I'm a moron, or... I have thought that most of my life. Come to realize, actually, I'm pretty fucking enlightened. And I heard that, and I saw that, and I'm like, dude, I found the person that I actually want to put my trust into to run my country. I'd never felt that. I've never cared anything about politics or anything like that. I went 32 years of my life being a complete moron. How I look at it. Just not giving two shits, not caring about anything, not knowing anything about anything. And something happened to me. This is going to sound really weird, a little bit off topic, but I'll admit it. Alright. Yes, was that not fucking crazy? And here's the thing is, you want to know why Trump asked when he heard that sound, the trumpets? You want to know why he asked, which kind of scares me because, the devil likes to make everything backwards. I think he is. Okay, yes. Let's get back to the trumpets comment. I totally... Look, the reason is like, whoa, what the heck was that? Was that a dog? What is dog backwards? God. Do you think if he sat and was like, was that God? Come on, not everybody's awake like we are. You're awake. You're sitting here listening to me. You're awake. 98% of the population is mentally fucking retarded and not awake. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. They're not awake. So if he actually was like, what the heck was that? Was that God? They would have mocked him and acted like blah, 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 blah. But because he said dog, which he said God, backwards, nobody was like, but yes, no, the trumpets are sounding. We are in Revelation. Thank you, brother. I seriously, I fucking love all of you for you just being here. Like, it makes me feel good. I think it's time for some more Kraken. Okay, yeah, and what's even crazier than that? All right, I got everybody that's here. All right, somebody hasn't hit it, mine. Whatever. I know, I'm just being virtue signal cunt here, right? Okay, everything that he's done and everybody that has attacked this man has fallen. For the most part. And you know what I'm talking about. So who else in this world? I do, but it's not just one person. It's multiple people what Q is. And I'm not going to say Q is President Trump, but I promise you that President Trump has green-lighted Q. I'll promise you that. See, here's where people's problem is. They like to... oh. Yeah, no. Q has been green-lighted by Trump. And... okay, and... that is one of the great things, like, the darkness. All this bullshit. I know, I'm like... whatever. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. Here's the thing is, you can never... Trump is the light. You're right. Look, you can never take darkness and darken out the light. You can't do that. And that's where people are, making a mistake here. To me, you can call me crazy, call me wrong. You wouldn't be the first, you probably won't be the last. You can... Is there enough fucking alcohol in here? Oh. Bing, bing, bong. Look, you cannot black out the light. The only thing that you can do is... you can light the dark. You can take light into something and you can illuminate it. You can bring the light into the dark. 100%. But there is no way that you can ever stop the light. You can't have light. Oh, there goes the Johnny Walker. Oh well. I like Kraken more anyways. You can never stop the light. You can never darken the light. You can illuminate the dark. You can bring light into the dark. And that... Johnny Walker, it is good stuff, but man, that stuff is a little bit raspy. I like my Kraken. Of course they're trying to snuff us out, love. I love your beautiful smile. No, they are trying to snuff us out. They're trying to get rid of us because they don't need us anymore. They can build robots, computers, and all this bullshit to do everything and anything they need to do. And here's the problem is, it was worth keeping us around. Yes, it is. But it was worth keeping us around while we were stupid. Because while we were stupid, they can control us. You see this thing that you're looking at right now? This thing that's actually given my ability to talk to you guys and communicate with you. This is the Black Mirror. Turn your shit off. What is it? It's a black fucking mirror. You are staring at, you are talking to, and you are brainwashed by this black mirror all day, every day, probably since you can remember. I mean, I'm young enough to remember when a pager was a big deal. You know, I was probably 3rd, 4th grade, whatever the fuck, my one got a pager, like, wow, that's a big deal. Whatever, though. They gave us this black mirror because they thought we'd be stupid enough to just look at kitten videos and things upon that line. But instead, there's you. You are the resistance, and you actually decided to find some truth. Because here's the thing is, God would not let the devil do what he does unless he tells you. You can almost look at every evil, fucked up, whack thing in the world, and they've told you about it. Yes, but we have evolved. Yes, you are right. And, you know, I even, which is funny because I've come to realize that my Bible, yes, Satan's days are numbered. But, you know, it's funny, even me, like, I try to read my Bible. I do read my Bible. But at the same time, I see how easy it is that we're dragged away from our Bible. We are. And I try to pride myself that I read the Bible every day. I really do. I haven't read it in a week. That kind of, like, I haven't even admitted that to myself or thought about it until just now. I'm like, fuck, I feel like an idiot. But, wait. Okay, and look, what I have to tell everybody too is, they are on their yes, 100%, and most people will not open up their minds. They never will. And it's really hard, especially because it's people that you love and all that. You just stay on what you are on, and you'll make it happen. Yes, exactly. It's not supposed to be easy. Look, we're in the greatest war ever fucking fought. And that's what nobody understands, because it's not being fought with swords and fucking knives and fucking guns and missiles. That's what nobody understands. Okay, so we are in this war, and we don't even see that we are in a war. And think about it. What did they say? Satan's greatest trick was that he literally Satan's greatest whatever I'm trying to think it is to make you think that he didn't exist. Well, guess what? They've done a very good job on that. And oh no, and look, girl, Anne, look, I understand. You can shove truth down somebody's throat. You can have 100 times truth compared to their one fakery, and they will still hold on to that fakery. It is scientifically proven that somebody would rather perpetuate a lie than admit that they've been lied to. And that is one of the most horrible things, if you come to realize that about society and the human person and the human brain, is you would rather continue to perpetuate a lie even if you see cracks in it or you know that it is wrong, than just to admit that you had been lied to. And that is a sad thing. And yes, the lies are easy. And that's the whole thing. This is supposed to be hard. You're fighting one of the greatest wars ever fucking fought, and you don't have to pick up a fucking sword or a gun. You better be fucking ready to be ridiculed. You better be ready to be smacked down, shunned, and told that you're fucking stupid. I'm going to try not to read any comments for a couple minutes. I want to try to get this out. You better be ready, but keep leaving comments. Keep going, people. You better be ready to be smacked down and fucking told that you're stupid, even by the people that you love more than anything else, because you are in the greatest war ever fought in this fucking life and in this world. You are among the greatest war. And if you don't think we're in World War III, or you don't think that we're at war right now, I'm sorry. You need to check your shit at the fucking door and open your fucking mind, because we are at fucking war. And there is nothing that you can do to stop that. The only thing that you can fucking do is to fucking step up and fucking fight it. Because guess what? You're at fucking war. We are at war. And if you don't open your fucking minds and see that and understand that for what it is, that's a disgrace to yourself, and that's a disgrace to your countrymen. And what are you going to do? I hope and I wish that I'm written in the book of life. But here's the thing is, I don't expect to be written in the book of life because of what I do or who I am. I hope that I am written in that book of life. But no difference to me, whether I am or not. I'm going to be who I am, and I'm going to fight like I'm going to fight. And I've lost more friends and more family than I can fucking count because of my goddamn fucking beliefs. Sorry, my lord. I apologize. And I don't care anymore. Just so you know, I'm not responding to any of these comments because I'm trying not to read them so I can stay on my train of thought. But please keep leaving comments. I'll go back and come back down. I'm not going to let that stop me being who the fuck I am, whether I'm written in the book of life or not. And I know that it's probably one of the only things that fucking matters, but it is what it is. You know, I've always said I have no problem burning in hell if I can save the hearts and the souls of the ones that I love. I know that's wrong now, but that's how I've always felt, and that will never leave my heart or my soul. I will burn in hell for the ones that I love, so long as they don't have to. That's just me. And that's the one thing that we just have to understand, people. Please understand this. This is not supposed to be easy. You're not supposed to be like, hey, the earth is flat. Hey, Jesus Christ is real. You know, this is that. And, you know, everybody's going to go, kumbaya, kumbaya, and fucking run right behind you and be like, let's go, yeah. I'm sorry, dude. That's just how it works. I mean, do you really think that you're going to fight the greatest freaking fight ever fought, and it's going to be easy? Do you really think you're going to fight the greatest war ever fucking fought, and it's going to be easy? Especially when it's just one fought about words and understanding and realism and life and all that. You should be thankful that this is the greatest war, and this is the one that you have to fight. Because you can use your words, you can use your understanding, you can fight this fight, you can fight the good fight. Can you imagine if you had to actually stand with a with a sword, a pistol, a rifle, a spear, a bow and arrow? Can you imagine if that's what you had to do to fight the war? Because that's not what our God wants us to fight a war with. If you know anything about God, that's not. And hold on, I'll get back to the comments in a minute. That's not what God wants us to fight, and that's not what God wants us to see and feel and be. But what is insanity to me is that we're in the greatest, craziest freaking war ever right now. We are. And it's not even really truly being felt or fought with guns, swords, or whatever the heck. It's us. It's our minds. It's our spirit. It's our ability to understand and spread truth. That is the war that we're in. And I know I haven't been reading the comments, but I think Ann said something, you know, I'm at war with my family or whatever it is. And I totally get that. My whole family thinks I'm fucking 5150. My mom's fucking found God way before I did. I'm sorry to hear that too. I understand how it is. Good job being nice to other people making comments. Good job, bro. It is one of the hardest things in the world, but that shows who you are. That shows the grain of salt that you got. That shows the salt in your bag. That you know that you were ridiculed. You're loved, Anne. Doesn't Anne have a beautiful smile? I love her smile. She is one of my, I would say one of my top three. I never like to put anything like that of what people are and number them. So I will put her. She is in my top three. Her smile is beautiful, and every time I hear a comment from her, it warms my heart. And Persons is one of the just awesome people that I have, and I feel so lucky to have her. Yes, Anne is great. These are the things though that we have to deal with in the war that we're in. $100. Anybody that hasn't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. But look, this is the war that we're in, and there is almost nothing that we can do to stop it or change it. The only thing that we can do is continue to fight with what we have to fight. If it comes down to having to using your fist and other things, great. But right now, it's not about using your fist. It's not about anything like that. Yes, I love the prayers, hearts, all that. Prayer helps, yes. But more than anything, we have to fight with our minds. You have to open your mind and try to open other people's minds. And what is so hard is when somebody has been lied to so much, and you were lied to too. Because don't even try to tell me that at some point in your life that you weren't one of those fucking stupid goats. Because we've all been one of those stupid fucking goats. And people laugh like, oh, you're the sheeple. You're a sheep. Da, da, da. Yes, I am a sheep of God. And Jesus Christ is my shepherd. People don't realize sheep don't follow anybody. They follow the person that actually takes care of them. They follow the one that is. You get it? So that is one thing, people make the mistake of thinking being a sheep is a bad person. No, being a sheep is being somebody that follows Christ. All right, everyone. It is so funny because I loved NASA. I loved, space, all this stuff. I did all my research looking into it, wondering about it, imagining about it, thinking about it, and things didn't make sense. Same thing about history. Loved history. Looked at it. Da, 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 da. I'm like, love it. I know everything about it. But why doesn't everything add up? And then when I found flat Earth, even though I thought it was the stupidest thing ever, once I came to realize what it was and what it is, which is, probably the breaking of the sixth seal. But once I understand that revelation and that understanding, NASA, okay, NASA, literally. Okay, yeah. Okay, look, NASA. Look, if you got any fucking brains or you got your salt and you understand what's going on, look up what NASA is translated from Hebrew. It is deceiver or to deceive. That's what NASA means, and that's the funniest thing. So people don't even look at things for what they are. When did I find out about flat Earth? I would say probably a little over a year ago or so. Yeah, and that's the funniest thing is I laugh at people. I'm like, even NASA tells you that they can't get out of low Earth orbit and that they never have been able to, and it doesn't seem like they will ever be able to. But somehow 50 or 60 years ago, we made it to the fucking moon that is supposedly out of, orbit. Wow. Yes, no, and that's what I like to tell most people is everything you've ever been taught is a lie. And I can't give anybody any more truth than that, than everything you've ever been taught is a lie. From school, I mean, from the day you walk into that classroom and you look at that globe, because I actually do remember walking in. I'm not going to say I walked in on the first day and was like, hey, but I do remember being in school as a little kid and seeing the globe and them talking about it and me being like, how come the water and how come people don't fall off the sides or off the bottom or da 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 da? I do remember asking that question and I was told, the stupid answer, and I just, as a little kid, you're gonna believe it. Sorry, I didn't even see those. You're gonna believe that crap because what else are you supposed to freaking do? That's somebody that's smart and is supposed to be telling you what's going on. Yeah, I hated school too. School, it sucked. But I think we realized why we hated school because it was all a fucking lie. We just didn't know it at the moment. Alright, so why don't we hit a new topic? First person that leaves a question, we'll start on that topic. What do we got? Who's first? Okay, the prison school system. I mean, that's better than it. That's as good as anything. Okay. So, if you're going to turn somebody into a slave, what are you going to do? You're going to start to indoctrinate them from a child. And that's what they've done with the school system. I mean, you can hear about people in Germany. Wait. You said the school system. We'll get to giants and giant trees in a minute, you little brat. You think you gotta do more than one thing at a time? Oh, shit. Here we go. Holy crud. Yeah, I love you all. But no, I mean, they wanted the school prison system is, yes, to imprison your mind and your understanding of reality and what things are. And they've done a very good job at that, have they not? I mean, how hard or how easy it is to open anybody's mind that you know. It's one of the hardest things in the world to open somebody's mind to what you know and that everything that they've been taught is a fucking lie. It is the most hardest. What's up, girl? What's up, Grace? Oh, I'm glad to see you here. That's funny. No, seriously, that is one of the hardest things to get over is realizing that you are in prison and they've done nothing to literally try to make you feel like you're fucking stupid for actually believing and understanding the truth. It is a really hard understanding to get other people that you love to realize and understand this. 100%, there is nothing harder than that. What's up, beautiful? Yeah, so so that is one of the biggest problems. All right, Prison Planet, giants. Okay, you want to get into giants? Okay, well, if you got any salt in your veins and you know anything about anything, you will realize that pretty much the funny thing is they have done a good job at hiding everything, but at the same time they've done a pretty fucking shitty job. Thank you, my lord. I'm really glad and happy everybody that's here. Please hit a thumbs up. Because people come and go. Every thumbs up kind of why I'm doing this shows me how many people have logged on. Kind of. Alright. Oh, another thumbs up. Freaking awesome. Okay, so we went from Prison Planet. Let's see, what else do we have? Government shutdown. Okay, government shutdown. I'm going to say this, but I want all of you to come up with something else to talk about. Government shutdown is complete fucking bullshit. It's happened before. It never changes anything. 90% of the government keeps going. That's kind of a double-edged sword for you to ask about that. Grace, that is kind of a double-edged sword here. I'll talk about it, though. Yes, I am RH negative blood, and probably half of you that are talking to me probably are too. Why do you think we're talking? Why do you think you're awakened? Because you are RH negative blood. But you gotta understand, I know this sounds crazy, but we are hunted because of this. Do you not understand? You must worry and be scared. Nobody should ever be scared. You have Jesus Christ on your side. But you must be scared, or not scared, you must be conscious of what's going on. Because I promise you, that is true, Grace. Something drew me to you when I saw you, Grace. Just like many people that I talk to. Okay. And that is a funny thing to say. The only one that I fear is God. Because the funny thing is, I always said that I don't fear God, even if I'm going to burn in hell, because I am who I am. But I know that we're supposed to fear God. I get that. But for whatever reason, I've never found my ability to fear him. I have not. I've never. We are all targeted, my loves. My brothers and my sisters. Every single one of you that is talking to me right now, I love you. And we are all targeted. Thank you, Grace. And thank you, Anne. We are targeted. We've been targeted since the day that we were born. For us to actually still be alive and thriving, if we can call it thriving, right, is a blessing of God. They have no intention more than to kill us. And if they don't kill us, they want our blood. And they want to take advantage of us. Okay. How about freaking Jerry Brown making it freaking only a slap on the wrist for donating your fucking tainted HIV blood and this and that, and for you to knowingly have sex or knowingly give somebody the disease? They turned it into a fine instead of a felony. If that doesn't show you the times that we live in, I don't know what else does. We are in the times of these demons trying to take over. And, look, the road to hell is always paved in good intentions. And people don't seem to fucking understand that. And that is one of the worst things in the fucking world, is that when you try to speak truth and you try to actually save and help people, that you're considered a fucking complete moron for just being real and speaking truth. So sick. Yes, we are in the days of Noah, 100%, and it shows us. Did you hear a kitty cat? I don't know. Yeah, my cat just went by. How the hell did you hear it? I didn't even pay attention to it. Did you really hear a cat? That's funny. Yeah, let's go find the kitty cat. Should we go find the kitty cat? Let's find the kitty cat. Come here, you little squirrel bastard. That's the squirrel. Squirrel man! I don't know if you could see him, but I call him a squirrel. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. No, that was Howie Bubbers. He's, and this is Momo Bobo Man. Girl's son named him fucking Mohammed. I will not call him Mohammed. I call him Momo. But you want to see how cool this cat is? Meow. Meow. Come here. Do you want me to pick you up by your tail? Come here. You want me to pick you up by your tail? Okay. Do you want me to? Yeah? Ready? Meow. Ready? Meow. Jesse. Trust me, my favorite brother ever was a cat that saved my life at 5. I would never harm an animal. Right, Momo Man? See, if he didn't like it, he wouldn't come up to me. You know what? I can't even believe that I'm still sitting here over an hour and I'm having this conversation, and I really appreciate it. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Who's got the next jump to whatever, and we'll keep going for a little bit. Come on, Q&A. This is up to you guys. What do you guys want to talk about next?
Talk about you eating inside and spending more time with me.
Okay, well, that'll happen here really quick.
Comment on your thing and you don't even acknowledge it, so.
You did?
We'll get you through that way anymore.
What? Yeah. Oh, goodness. Sergeant, and Sergeant the Chicken. Okay, that's just weird. Yeah, whoever. Holy crap, okay. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. Oh, there comes the neighbor cat. It's hungry. Do you roll your own cakes? I'm not. Okay, who do I think cut down the ancient trees? I vape. Yeah, I don't know, vaping, blah, 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 but no, the trees. Okay, here's the funny thing is, look, I understand that trees, getting cut down, they talk about petrified wood and all that. I totally get petrified wood, but when you talk about petrified wood being turned into precious gems, stones, this, that, da, da, yeah, not quite. Silicon Valley. People talk about this, that, da, da, da. Everything, technology, silicon, this, that, da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Everything will be built off of silicon. Everything was built off of silicon. What the fuck do you think those trees were that they cut down? They were cut down. They were silicon. How in the fuck do you cut down a fucking giant fucking tree? I don't give a fuck if it was there for 1,000 years or 20,000 years or 100,000 fucking years. You're gonna tell me that fucking tree sat there so fucking long that it petrified and it turned into diamonds, crystals, gold, this, that, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't fucking think so, mate. Unless that was. Think about the trees that we make nowadays. Like I said, the trees we make nowadays. What are those trees made of? Oh, they're made of what we decide to make out of them to do what we want to do with them. Okay, well, you can get into that in a second, maybe if you're lucky. But think about that. If you're going to cut something down that's going to petrify, and it's all of a sudden going to have all these, crazy minerals and all this crap in it and these little freaking rubies and diamonds and blah, blah, blah. Because if you go look at the petrified forest, well, that's what it is. It's precious stones that somehow a tree petrified into, wood petrified into that. Open your fucking mind, mate. Made it. That's not what it is. You've been lied to. Now, think of a tree that is up now that is a cell phone tower that they made to look like a tree. What would happen if that was cut down and that raised all the way to the fucking heavens, hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands of fucking feet? Getting a little angry here. And you drop that and cut that the fuck down. What would be left? A whole bunch of freaking nice little gems and little crystals and little beautiful little fucking things. That's not going to petrify from wood. That will petrify from technology that was a fake wood. Do not get me wrong. I do believe in the trees of life. I do believe that there were trees that reached to the heavens that were real trees. I will never deny that, but there is something else that has happened, and there is something else for what we are. And it breaks my heart that it seems that we just can't find enough of what the truth is to spread, or enough of it to open the people's eyes that we love. And I think that's one of our biggest problems. Anybody still sitting here listening to me, I know that's one of your biggest problems. Hey, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. I think no matter what, that's one of our biggest problems, is that we're sitting there finding out truth, and we're not even sure about the truth that we're finding out. But for everything that we are, it's really hard that you can't at least try to get some people to understand and see what you're talking about. And you just get looked like there's a dick growing out of your forehead, instead of somebody being like, whoa, something that you said actually makes so much sense. I actually need to look in this, and I actually care. And I'm actually going to do my own due diligence and actually do my own research, because if you're somebody that I love so much and that I care about so much, and this is what you believe, I think maybe I better do my own due diligence to actually look into that myself, and actually, and actually believe in what they believe in, and actually at least find enough truth to prove them right or prove them wrong. That is something that is one of the most painful things that we all have to deal with. I know. I really understand that. That is one of the most fucked up things. Yeah. I don't know if anybody heard that, but if they did, well, oh well. I'm sorry I gotta work and make $500 in a day, and I don't have to go to work every day. Sorry. I love you. Bye, Felicia. Nobody knows what that, whatever. Holy shit, all these comments came up. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Alright, well, I love you all. We're gonna call it good. I made it over an hour and a half, so Can't really fucking complain. God bless. I love you all. Bye.